We're day 10, guys. My God, the time has passed so much to say, honestly. But today we are going to do something very, very exciting. Now, how many of you love sandwiches? I do, okay? From my student days in the UK and from the time when I have been a young girl, I have always loved sandwiches. I've always loved combining things together. So today, we are going to get an opportunity to do this we're going to do it many, many times. And I'm going to do it in a really, really innovative way. And I want your feedback, okay? It's important that you guys tell me what is it that you like in all your different wraps. Okay, so today wraps are the sandwich of the day. Let's put it this way. It's become very, very trendy to make wraps, especially for students, those who are abroad. You see that the wrap has become something that is very, very common. Now, so a couple of months ago, I can't remember the name of this lady, but anyway, she did something quite innovative with wraps. And today I am going to show you how to do these kind of wraps, which honestly, they are so, so delicious. They are so, so flavorful, and they are so easy to make up. And, the beautiful part about it is that all it needs is for you to have a few things. Now, of course, today what I have is the whole range of things because I'm trying to show you all the different options that you can have, right? But even if you don't have that, even if you have 3 or 4 things, you just have to be resourceful, you just have to be creative, and really, this is something that can make your creative juices overflow, okay? And I am seeing, oh, hi, May's online. Hello, May, how are you? Thank you for coming on. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being here. Today's lesson is something, one of my favorites, okay? And basically because I just love all these small little things that I can put in here. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is to make suggestions, all right? Those of you who are online, please make suggestions, and then we can actually incorporate all your ideas into the wraps that we are going to make. Oh, Navya says hello. Hi, Navya. It's nice to see you here. Navya is one of my old friends and clients as well. Okay, so shall we start? One of the things that I want to tell you is that today we are going to do a few wraps, okay? Now, the options that we have is that we have breakfast wraps, we have lunch wraps, we have dinner wraps. So these wraps will actually be coordinated according to your food options. Meaning, if you want something heavier, then you know what to put. If you want something lighter, then you know what to put. All right. So now this whole idea of doing a wrap like this is also very, very good when you have lots of leftovers. Now, sometimes, like for example, for me, the last couple of days when I've been doing so many lives, right? We're doing one live after another. There's always food in the fridge. There's always, leftovers of onions, leftovers of garlic, leftovers of everything. So this would be great to do because you can really, use your creativity to come up with some new wraps. Now, let's look at the breads themselves that we are using. A wrap is a kind of bread, but the main thing is that it needs to be soft. Okay, so this is what I'm using today, tortillas. Now, these are tortillas, normal tortillas, which are nice and soft. You can get them in any supermarket. But these are a little bit small, so you have to make your wraps a bit small. Now, the other one that I also like So, and I'm going to use both of them, okay, depending on whether we are making a breakfast one or whether we are making a lunch one. Is this one. Now, this one is called chia wraps. In fact, they use chia seeds in the wrap. So I think that's really good. You know that chia seeds are one of the best forms of omega-3, right? So it's very, very good to use that if you can. And the bag is good because it's resealable. So you can just use one and then reseal it so that it remains soft. As with every other wrap, right, or soft bread, it gets hard if you don't look after it. So I just want to show you the wraps in the tortilla wrap. Yeah, you can see it, right? Yep, there. That's how it looks. Okay, you can see the chia seeds all over. All right, okay, so let's start now. So the first one that I'm going to do is a breakfast wrap. Now, so that's the first thing that we have. Oh, to show you all the ingredients first of all that we've prepped up. Now, doesn't that look great? My God, look at that. We have all these things and we at the back, and we are going to try and use all of them. All right. So let me show you how to do that. Right. Let's start first by one of the things that I try and use all the time is avocados. All right. Avocados is a source of good fat, and you get a really good avocado paste which you can make yourself, and I'm going to show you this. I don't have time to show you everything, but I think this one, a lot of people have asked me how to make a normal avocado spread without having to make something more complicated like the typical Mexican one, right? So first of all, when your avocado must be soft, right? Not too soft. But how do you know when it's ripe? Now, can you see this little button down there? Yes, that button here. This is the knob. When the avocado is ripe, you'll be able to take off the knob. Can you see that? I've just taken it off. There. So this means that the avocado is fully ripe. So when it's fully ripe, it's good to go. So we will go. Now watch this, please. Yeah, here. Go around the avocado and just open up. You see that? Isn't that beautiful? Can you see that? All right. So this means that the avocado is ripe. Now I'm going to show you how to be able to actually just score it and cut it. Because what we're going to do is mash it up and flavor it a little bit first. And when you want to take out the seed on the other side, be very careful. But you can put your knife right in. Oh my God. Yeah, okay, it came out. We got it. There we go. Okay, so we score this one now. You can see, Tarek? Okay, so now take a spoon and scoop the whole thing out. You see how it comes out very nicely? Now, the reason why avocados have become very popular in these days, nowadays, everywhere, is because it is now known that it is a good source of fat and we need good fats. Okay, I'm going to put that, don't waste it. Now, this is actually called the shepherd avocado. The shepherd avocado comes from Australia and it is nice and creamy. The mark of a good avocado is whether it is creamy and nice. All right, even places like Philippines, Indonesia, They have their own avocados, but well, I'm not very happy with the quality from those. So I prefer to wait until I can get the Shepherd's and the Mexican avocados as well. Okay, so that's done. And now we're just going to mash it. See, when you have cut it this way, it is very easy to mash. Now let's look at what we can flavor it with very simply without putting any sort of onions or anything, right? We just want to put some salt, some lemon juice, normally when you mash it roughly, it's very nice. Now, you know that the Mexican guacamole, of course, is the famous avocado dip. And that one, it has a whole lot of things, right? But one thing which I like to put in an avocado to make it more flavorful is some sweet paprika. Now, the paprika that I'm using here is from Spain, and it is really flavorful. So put a bit of paprika, put a bit of salt, and some lemon juice. I'm going to use this one, which I buy in the supermarket. It's just easy to keep. It's lime, sorry. Lime is more flavorful than lemon for this. Okay, and we are done. So that's your avocado paste. It's ready. Okay, guys. So we're going to use this in one of the wraps. The first wrap that I am going to do is the breakfast wrap. Now, my breakfast wrap today, I'm going to use some smoked salmon. Doesn't everybody love smoked salmon? Well, I love smoked salmon. Who doesn't love smoked salmon, or who loves smoked salmon? Can I have some comments, please? Can I have some comments, guys? Hi, Nora. Nora is here from Ghana. Hi, Nora. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so let's look at the first wrap. We're going to use some smoked salmon, okay? So for this one, soft one, because it's a breakfast thing. And so the first thing you need to do is to take out the wrap itself, okay? So you can see that. Now, I'm going to fold it up so you can see. cream cheese. Yep. Okay, so that goes on one quadrangle. Next, I'm going to put some baby butterhead. All right, you must have your green, right? Whatever is healthy, and it's nice if it looks like it can also come out a little bit. Two is enough, I think. Yeah. Never mind, it's a little bit over. Okay. And then on the other side, I am going to put some salmon, right? Our smoked salmon goes there. Now, you know, smoked salmon is always cut very thinly. You must keep everything quite thin, right? Because that way it will be easy to actually fold up the wrap. And the last quadrangle, I'm going to put some cucumber. What do you like? You like tomatoes and cucumber? Both of these are nice, right? With the smoked salmon. Let's put the tomatoes. Now remember, you cannot make anything that's too thick because it will fall out. So here, let's put a little bit of seasoning. We are putting a bit of pepper and a bit of salt. And now I am going to show you how to do the folding. All right, you saw this part, right? Okay, so you go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Can you see that? Doesn't it look beautiful? Right? You have a bit of green, you have everything. Now, normally people can either eat the wrap raw like this, or when it's nicer is if you toast it. Okay, so today I am going to toast all these wraps on my diamond pan. You know my diamond pan, right? From my cooking story, I told you this is a pan which doesn't stick, doesn't do anything, and I love that. All right, and that's why I use it all the time, especially in my everyday cooking, to do all these kind of things. Look at the surface of the diamond pan. I just love that. It's great. Okay, so let's do all the toasting later, and then we'll go one by one to see what kind of wraps that we have. Can we just ask Heidi for a plate? Okay, so let's get a plate to keep this one. And the next wrap that we are going to do is a vegan wrap. Now, those of you who are vegans, a bigger one. Tell her it's a bigger one. Yeah, that's okay. That's a big one. Thank you. Okay, so let's keep that aside first, and then we will toast all of them together. Okay, so the next wrap I said that we are going to do is the vegan wrap, right? So those of you who are vegans here, what would you like on your wrap? Tell me. You can see the options that we have for vegans. We have a lot of olives and gherkins, right? Olive and gherkins. We have mushrooms. This is chicken, eggs. So I suppose vegans cannot have eggs. We have a lot of beans. We also have tomato sauce. This is actually for the pizza wrap. Okay, I'm just going to choose what I think would be nice. There, what is really common for the vegan wrap is also hummus. All right, which I don't have here today, so sorry. So let's see what we can come up with. So let's do the 4 triangles first. Go to the center and make your incision. All right. Now, oh yes, we will do the avocado first, right? Okay, let's do the avocado. So what do you like your avocado with? Sorry, what do you like your avocado with? Toast. Toast. Well, we'll toast this later. But other than that, I think it will go well with the olives also, right? And sriracha. Sriracha. Okay. We don't have sriracha here, but okay, let's put tomatoes and cucumber. Let's put some rucola leaves. Now, rucola or grated is also a very popular option. Lots of people love the flavor of rocket. I do. And I'm going to put some, well, we can't put cheese, right? Vegans don't take cheese as well. So we're going to put some roasted red, not roasted, just peppers. And some olives and gherkins, okay? So this is really a healthy wrap. These are little baby gherkins. You can see them. And they give a lot of flavor. See, that's what I mean by being resourceful. You know, you just have to be as resourceful as you can when you do a wrap like this. Okay, so now can you see I'm going to do the folding? Be adventurous. Yep. Okay. So let it sit it down a little bit as well and let it stay for a while. Okay, guys, any questions? Any question on, no? Okay, all right, let's do the next one. The next one that I'm going to do, I've done breakfast, I've done vegan. The next one is going to be a lunch wrap, okay? A lunch wrap. So what is a good lunch wrap? Now this time, to make it more nutritious, I am going to use the chia seed wrap. This is a bigger wrap. You can see it's much bigger. Again, except for the fact that for these wraps, the chia wraps, I find them a little bit thick. But you know what? Sometimes the way to be able to use these is that you can soften them. If you put them in the microwave for a short time, you know, less like 10, 15 seconds. 15 seconds is good, right? Then what happens is that it softens up as well. All right, so now for this one, I am going to use this. Remember, I said that, I've been cooking the last couple of days every day because of the lives, right? And one of the days, a few days ago, I think, we made is fish in banana leaf. Now, for the fish in banana leaf, we made a chutney. Now, this chutney was made of coriander, mint, and it was just really, really yummy. Okay, so this yummy chutney, I've now put a little bit of um, yogurt in it and made it a little bit more flavorful. And we are going to use it as one of the uh, fillings that we want to do. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Now be generous with your fillings. At the same time, you don't want to be too generous so that it overflows, okay? All right, so that's your coriander. Okay, next is what we are going to do. Oh, yes, we are going to use some chicken. The chicken here is been just marinated and then cooked in an air fryer. Now, I cook my chicken in an air fryer. It's about 12 minutes on each side, and really it's beautifully cooked. You can see for yourself, and we've cut it up very, very thinly, all right, so that we can put it on to the wrap. So before I put it onto the wrap, I'm also going to put a little bit of mayonnaise on it, okay? Because this will give it a bit of flavor also. The thing about all these wraps is that it packs a lot of flavor. So you want to flavor it as much as possible. Now, by the way, this mayonnaise is made by me at home. I do not buy mayonnaise from outside. I make my own, and I think it's just as nice. And the best part about it is that I know what exactly is going into it. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to put chicken on top of the mayonnaise. You can lay it out in a fan like, not too thickly, because as I said, we want to make sure that we can close the wrap nicely. It's a bit thick. So get the nice thin pieces. Now, in this one, also, I think what would be nice. So, Tariq, what would be nice in this one? What do you think would be good? Some onions? Onions and eggs. Okay, so let's do some onions. We'll put that here. Okay, because I want to put some green, and I'm going to put some basil. Now we have onion rings, all right? The onions will also soften up. We'll put the eggs here. You don't have to put them on top of each other. It's best that you put them next to each other. Can you see that? Okay, because that way it will properly close up. Okay, so, and I'm going to put a bit of basil leaves. All right, basil leaves, fresh basil. Nothing like fresh herbs. They always make anything so much more flavorful, correct? Okay, now let's close that up. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper as well. And a little bit of Paprika, my favorite spice. Make sure you close it up. And here we go. Can you see that? You see the fillings? They look so beautiful. So the beautiful thing about this is that you can actually make these ahead and keep them as well, because keep very well. Okay, so the next one that I am going to make is something is a favorite of everybody's, okay? And this is, what's the favorite food that everybody loves? Tariq. Pizza. Pizza, right? So everybody loves pizza. So today I'm going to make a pizza wrap. So what is a pizza wrap? Who can tell me what's going to be in a pizza wrap? Tomatoes. What's the main thing in a pizza? Cheese. And you need your pizza sauce, right? That's the most basic thing. Okay, so let's do our... All right, we've done our cut. So let's get the pizza sauce. Now, this is also something that I make at home. It's really important when you are efficient, you can actually make all these things, have them in your freezer, so that anytime you need them, you just have to take them out. Now, what I love on my pizza sauce is oregano. Okay, so I'm going to put oregano on it. 1 second. Now, I have made this a few times. Actually, I made this a lot of times. And what really goes well in this is if you spread the sauce everywhere. Okay, so now we've done sauce, and I want to put a little bit of oregano. You guys can see that, right? Now, this is a beautiful tin to keep all your spices in, because when you keep your spices in this tin, it keeps very well. All right, it's airtight. It looks very good. I know it. Yes, it says Coleman's mustard here, but I'm talking about the tin. This kind of tin is really good for your spices. Okay, because it keeps them well. Okay, so now we are going to put in some cheese and some mushrooms. Mushrooms also always go on pizzas, right? Okay, so let's see. Mushrooms, I'm going to put not too heavy. Spread it out. See, when I said that you really can just, whatever you have in your fridge, because we just made the mushrooms at the last minute when we thought, okay, what else do we love on our pizza? Okay, we're going to put a little bit of pepper on that. Okay, what's the next thing for the cheese? I think we'll put the cheese on this side. Because we want the flavor to come to the side as well. And this is mozzarella cheese, okay? so that it will stretch nicely. And for the next one, we'll put some red peppers. Oh, sorry, that should go here. And some olives. Olives also are much loved. And gherkins. We have some gherkins here. So this is actually a vegetarian pizza, right? Yep. Okay. Now, mm, something. Yes. So for this one, I need to put the sauce. If you like the sauce, you want a bit more sauce, then you should put it everywhere. Okay. So we will douse a bit of sauce even here so that it sticks. For my nieces from Singapore, I hope that you are watching, Sophie and Nicole, because you are going to love this one. Yep. Can you see? So you put it on all four of them. Whoa. Here you go, guys. Look at that. The colors are just beautiful. All right. So let's put that down now. And the last wrap that we are going to do is our dessert wrap. Okay. Did you ever think that there would also be a dessert wrap? Well, of course, where you can make it for anything. Okay. And this is a really beautiful wrap. Okay. Now I want to use the soft one for this. So I'm going to use the normal flour tortilla for this one. Okay, and then this will also be really beautiful because we are going to soften it, right, with some butter. Okay. Whoever came up with this, I think she was really, really innovative. Okay, let me say hello to some people here first. Uh, Gurmit, is that Gurmit? Call Bajaj. I don't know who that is. Hi. There's so many Bajaj, so I don't know your G call. Can you identify yourself, please? Thanks so much. And Komati says, I love smoked salmon. I love smoked salmon too, my dear. I don't think anybody doesn't. I mean, I would be very surprised if someone didn't. Navya, okay, yes. Onions and eggs will be awesome. Okay, so dessert wrap now. So what are we going to put on the dessert wrap? Let's see. Now, for one side, I would like to put mascarpone cheese, but unfortunately, I did not have any. I thought I did. But what I'm going to put is also, again, some cream cheese. That also will be nice. And this time, on the cream cheese, I am putting some cinnamon. I love cinnamon, okay, and I can have it on just about on everything. So we'll put some cinnamon down there, sprinkle some. This is cinnamon. Not too much, yeah. Okay, and then next I'm going to put some, what do we have here? Strawberries and bananas. So first the strawberries. Now the strawberries will melt, so they will be so.
Better not put them on top of each other, okay? Then they become
Become
too
too
thick
thick
and we
and we
cannot.
cannot close the wrap properly. Okay, that's enough. And next, the bananas. Now, the other thing that could go nicely down here, which I totally forgot, was the any sort of peanut butter or almond butter. Okay, now you can get almond butter, peanut butter, especially those with no fillers. If you make them at home, please put them on one of the quadrangles. It will be so nice. You will love this. This is absolutely delicious. If you love bananas, you will love this. Okay, now, then I am going to put the ultimate, and the ultimate is what? Chocolate, right? Everybody loves their chocolate. Okay, now this is not milk chocolate because that's not good for you, but it is cacao. And I have melted the cacao. These are cacao beans which I have melted. And so we're going to, it's not exactly sweetened at all, but you can always put a little bit of uh, maple syrup later. Okay, but I'm going to put a thick one. This one is actually quite nice. Now, of course, for most people who don't know, they will use what? Nutella. But I'm not a Nutella
Nutella
fan
fan.
at all, and frankly, I do not think it is healthy. But that looks great. You can put more chocolate if you want later. Now, I also like to put a little bit of nuts, and here I'm going to put some. Uh, this is what's this called? This is one of the dried nuts. Green color one is, May, help me. Oh, it's Gurjinda. Gurjinda says hi. Pistachio. Yes, pistachios. And I'm also going, you just forget. Okay, I'm also going to put some of this coconut. Now, this is toasted coconut, which I've just toasted. I love toasted coconut as well. And we can put this on this side. Okay, or even everywhere. And I also love some almonds. So I didn't have flat almonds, doesn't matter. You just, make it work with whatever you have. Okay, that's the idea, so that you don't get stressed about things. You just, whatever you have in the house, you make it work. Okay, all right. So now comes the folding time. I'm going to put a little bit more chocolate here. Now, believe it or not, this is actually healthy for you. Maybe the only thing that's not so healthy is the wrap, but everything that's inside is healthy. Okay, so let's look at that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And now we're going to start cooking all of these. All right. And now we just, what you want to do is that you can do it on a grill pan. You can do it in a normal pan. I wanted to use the My Cooking Story pans because they don't stick. In a grill pan, it depends on if you have a good grill pan, then it's fine. All right. We can see the lines, which is great. But even in this, we just want to toast it a little because when it's hot, it just tastes so much better. Correct? Yep. Okay. All right, so let's do the first few first. We'll do the breakfast wrap. Let's get this working. You can do it on a high fire. I have a little bit of butter here, which I am going to put inside the pan. So, how's everybody doing in the meantime? Let us see. Let me talk a little bit about this cookware. The cookware that I'm using is called My Cookery. Now, I think I've already um, told you guys that I discovered My Cooking Story during the MCO and really lovely cookware. I enjoy their cookware. I'm enjoying cooking in their cookware because I find that cooking things which are like very slow cooking, and I need time. In fact, their cookware is heavy enough. It's really good and it's very functional because it can be used for many different things. Okay, so now let's make this a bit higher first. Bring the fire down. Right. So, guys, what do you think of my lesson today? Did you enjoy it? Give me more options from you as to what you would use, okay? Now I'm going to bring the fire down a little bit now and we can put in the first few wraps. Okay, let's start with the smoked salmon one because I think that will not take too long. This is just to heat it up, all right? So don't do it for too long. So this is the pizza wrap. Heidi, bring me the the black one that I can turn over. Yeah. Yes, thank you. So this pan is diamond coating, and diamond coating, as we know, is actually a coating that is very, very good for. I'm gonna make it a bit higher. I'm also going to put in the dessert wrap because I think everybody wants to see that. Yeah. Let's press it down a little. Yeah. You see that? So you try and do that for both sides so that it has crusty kind of flavor. Yep. Here we go. The beautiful part about all these wraps, of course, is the fact that when you do it like this, you have all the different flavors come together. I think we used everything, didn't we? Yeah? Did we use everything, guys? Yeah, we did. A little bit of everything. Ooh, that's a bit too much. Because I'm using butter, right? Okay, I'm going to make it slower, slow it down a little bit. So the first two are ready. I'm going to put a bit of butter again, a little bit more. Keep the fire low, okay? Because it does get a bit hot easily. Okay. And now I'm going to attempt to cut. Let's put in first. All right. Now comes the time of reckoning. I'm going to put these aside first. So guys, who's going to help me to check these out? Okay, let's look first at the, no, this is the dessert wrap. And I'm looking at, yes, so this is the first one that we made with the smoked salmon. Ooh, it's beautiful. This is my cooking story knife as well, cutting it quite lovely. Can you see the layers? That's really nice. I'm so tempted to bite into one. Can I? Can I? Okay, wait. We'll do that. Just give me a minute. And this is the pizza wrap. The pizza wrap looks really nice as well. I think that these, of course, need to be eaten quite quickly. Yummy. It smells really, really yummy. And this is the dessert wrap. Woo! The strawberries look really great. So that looks delicious. Should we start with dessert first? It's so tempting. Okay. Can you focus on my face first, Dion? Yes. All right, guys. So we have it, and I am going to start with the one of the wraps. I'm going to start with the smoked salmon because that's my favorite. They're really good. So nice. When anything is nice and it is yummy, it really really, really is hard to resist, right? Especially when you've cooked it yourself. Okay, so let's look at the other two, and then I wish you guys could be here with me to trace all this. They're all cooking nicely. I put the fire low for this one. Yeah, see? So they're beautifully soft. Okay, guys, so I am going to finish this now. And it's been great cooking with you guys. Tomorrow we have another beautiful recipe, which I'm sure you will appreciate. This is called Kaya Smoothie Bowl. All right, just giving you a heads up of what's coming. And for the next couple of days after that is the last couple of days in the challenge. We're going to be doing more festive dishes and all the classics that all you love with a healthy twist. All the classics with healthy. I love you all tuning in, and it's been really fun doing this. Love you. Bye.